Hello, my little bees. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to Friday Love Reading. So, it is midday. There is a lot of activities out there. Sun is out. The bees are happy outside the window. And so, we got a lot of background noises. I apologize for that. Today, I would like to try and do another pick a reading. It's going to be what is the next 30 days for you and your other. So we're going to do one line for them, you, and what's going to happen between the two of you in the next 30 days. So it could be, because it's Friday, I want to, I would like to add some love to it. But if you wonder what the next 30 days is going to be between you and your sibling, a member of your family, somebody at work, if you want to just look at the first line or the second line, or the outcome for the two of you together, you because it could be more than two people watching. You make your own sauce. You adapt to your situation. You obviously keep it light. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. You don't need to try and make it that it resonate. You may hear a message, obviously, that you will need. It could be just, as I am making the mix of cards at the beginning. Just hope that you will appreciate a relaxing moment, because that's the goal here. And maybe you'll hear something, maybe you won't. Just keep it light. I got a message with my tea today that was, you are unlimited, telling us that, we only have the world that we create ourselves, and we are much more than what we think we are. So I really like today's message. And obviously, I'm going to have a sip. I found a big, great full cup that I could not resist. And I am going to try and figure out the step things. So, the two options are, I picked kind of like a black and white, as I tend to be too black and white myself. I think this is a clear quartz, and this is a tiger's eye. Clear quartz kind of help you with everything, really. Open the channel to many things. And the tiger's eyes really helps you if you tend to be depressed or want to clear negative energies around you, and give you strength. It's really good for people with that are in the low energies. So better energy, and help you with lower energies, if that's going to help you pick. Okay, so s'il vous plaît les anges and the guides, what divine energy is going to be with the quartz pile, and what divine energy is going to be with the tiger's eye pile. Here we go. Then we're gonna have, I'm gonna pick a symbol on this time. I like to inspire myself of the spreads from Cassandra, who has that French and Spanish channel. Cassandra, she's I like her spreads, I like her readings. Okay, so I have a little bit of a mess over here. Let's see how we're going to work this out, as I try to organize the cards. So, this is going to be the next 30 days for your other, for each pile. The next 30 days for you. The next 30 days for you guys. These are energy oracle, kind of with a symbol on. This is an interesting oracle that I find it still a little bit difficult, but we'll see how it will go. Then, now we're going to look at the energies overall with the Energy Oracle, which is really one of my favorite oracles too. I hope I don't have any upside down again. That was weird. And for those of you who like to hear about your guardian angel, I will try and talk about it tomorrow. Okay, so energies for pile 1, the quartz for their next 30 days, for your next 30 days, and for your guys' next 30 days. That's going to be a long story over here. Then, now we are going to use, because it's spring, I try to, oh, I'm sorry, the 5 cents first. The 5 cents to give us an extra. 5 cents will be extra information or energy on, oh, what did it for? The 4 of Needles. Respite, recuperation. I know I need some rest. I don't know about you all, but I know I do. Okay, so that will be for their next 30 days on the tiger here, your next 30 days, and their next, I mean your guys' next 30 days. I know this is the second 30 days thing that I'm doing. The one that I did a few days ago, a couple of days ago, was for just you as a general, and this one is for both of you. It's because I've seen a lot of what's going on in April, and I didn't want to be limited with just the month of April. I want it to be for whenever it is you guys are putting on this video, that you will hear or apply to your next 30 days. So if it's, you know, if you should you fall on this video in next September, I know I'm doing this reading in spring, so I have tried to have springy colors and cards, but this will be what you need to hear for your next 30 days. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. Then, so for the next 30 days of your other, I'm gonna use a Sacred Rose tarot. Looks like I'm gonna have to take down the camera over here. It's stuck on the first line. Let's see. Okay. So, oopsie. Their next 30 days. Here we go. Gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the next 30 days on the quartz pile, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the next 30 days on the tiger's eye pile. It's gonna go down here. Fix that a little bit. Then you're gonna use the Botanical Inspiration Oracle just for an extra. Those are cute little quotes. So, oopsie, what fell for us? We have Magnolia, Nobility and Self-Esteem. The quote is for Ernest Hemingway from, "There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self." Meaning we all have some growth to do. Nobody is perfect. It kind of goes with that. You are unlimited too. We never stop from learning. I like that. Okay. One oracle for their next 30 days. Quartz pile. Tiger's eye pile. Okay, so that will take care of... where's my little box for this one? Okay, I'm going to put that over here because I can't find it. Okay, a little sip, sorry. Now we're going to talk about you. Your next 30 days. Your next 30 days, I'm going to use the Light Seer Tarot deck. s'il vous plaît. Your next 30 days. It'll be interesting to see for those of you who listen to the previous one if it kind of matches. Whoa! Ace of Swords and Seven of Cups. Lots of choices, a dreamer, and new ideas. There was a little extra message here for whoever needed to see that. Okay, your next 30 days with the Light Seers. I love this deck. It's very pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for your next 30 days. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for your next 30 days in the Tiger's Eye pile. I picked the Beltane Oracle for your little extra message for the next 30 days. You'll notice the bees. Message for your next 30 days over here. An extra message for your next 30 days over here. I forgot the symbol on. Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, I saw the thing over here and got scared. Okay, that oracle. Then I'm going to use the... that's going to be a long reading. Whoa. What is that one called? The Modern Love Tarot. S'il vous plaît, for your guys' next 30 days. More shuffle over here. For your guys' next 30 days, for the two of you. The next 30 days for the two of you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the next 30 days of the two of you. And for those of you who want... Well, I'm using the Modern Love Tarot, obviously, because it's Friday and I'm kind of concentrating on a love story, but those of you who don't need to, you don't need to, who don't want to, you don't need to, but for those of you who would like to find out more about a love story or a relationship story, I'm going to add a Romance Angel Oracle card. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides, for the next 30 days, for the Quartz pile, and for the Tiger's Eye pile. And because we are crazy, we are going to add a Mother Mary Oracle message. S'il vous plaît, les anges. That was not the crazy part. The crazy part is coming after that. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. A little message for each of these lovely piles over here. Here is one for the Quartz pile and one for the Tiger's Eye pile, which I believe we have used before. Now, look, the gratitude message. Okay, les anges, gratitude message for each pile here. Here is one here, and this one here. I want it to come out. Oh, that's pretty. And for those of you who want to have a question, I found this new oracle from Way Witchery. It's just a bunch of yes or no type. Oh, what came out? We got another chance for whatever, if you guys are thinking of something. But at the end of the reading, you guys will take time to think of a question, or maybe you already have one. There's a couple of questions. I'm going to put 2 cards, and they are like, think of simple questions that will call for a yes or no answer. And you can use those. Obviously, don't make a life-changing question thing. Keep it light. This is more fun. Okay, so 1 and 2 options over here. And 1 and 2 options for the tiger's eye. Here we are. Well, that took a minute. And we are going to start with pile 1 for the quartz. Here we go. We're going to put that here. And let's see. I'm going to try to make more room because I have the feeling. Let's see how we're going to make this work. So what's going to happen in the next 30 days? Let's see which angels there is for the next 30 days for you guys. We have Guru Ramdas talking about humility, spiritual practice, and elevation. So we are definitely in the energies of growing and learning here with the You Are Unlimited. And there was a card earlier about growth as well. Right now I can't remember because there was a lot going on already. Apologies for the break. And then so the line for your next 30 days, let's see what you can see. I will try and fix it after. 1 2 3 4 5 and oh, I'm sorry, this is their next 30 days. What can we see over here? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then your next 30 days with the light Seer Stable and your oracle point. And then your guys' next 30 days. I wish we could see all of that better over here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear, but we really can hear the bees out there again. Okay, let's start with the top over here, which is their next 30 days. So the energy of your others for the next 30 days. We have, she makes me think of the angel of temperance. There is, the energies are lovely and positive. Looks like there is communication, there is emotion. We have the rainbow telling us of joy and happiness, and maybe since the angel. So it looks like there is I'm thinking of spiritual growth too, because it looks like there is all this beautiful energy coming from the divine, but also receiving it and learning to communicate, and some more freedoms. We have like the horse running in the fields and all happy, and the light coming on the home. This looks like very light opening energies. There is good feelings out there. I like this. This is starting really well. Let's see. We have the World for the energy. Wow. Okay, so communication from the divine and lightness, and I feel like there is a hope and belief in beautiful things to happen for your others. So this is starting pretty strongly already. We have the elevation here, so with the help of the universe, this is exciting already. Hopefully the Tower will follow that. The Hanged Man. I like how this is talking about letting go. We have sacrifice and we have perspective. So because we have the World and that hearing the universe messages and the communication and the letting go I was talking about over here, like having more freedom in the world, this really feels like your perspective is changed, your other's perspective is changing. And the Hangman often reminds us that we are the one able to let go. In a lot of the tarot, we can see that in a lot of the other tarot decks, the hangman is choosing that position, is choosing that pose. And this one talks about letting go and also a pose. So letting go of that pose is what it's making me feel, especially with that Yuan limiting message and this elevation. It feels like your rosary is finally making the decision to look at things from a higher perspective, to get out of that pose they put themselves in and go and see what's out there for them. So let's see what the tarot is giving. We have the Emperor, very nice. The Three of Swords, okay. The Lovers, okay. The Eight of Pentacles, that's coming out again. And Justice. We have major arcana here that came in the tarot of the 5 cents. The Emperor, the Lovers, and Justice. We have 3 major arcana. That's those are strong energies. The Three of Swords does show that there is a Pain of Sword, maybe due to a lover situation, but it is in between the Lovers and the Emperor. The Emperor, this is a strong energy. This is I was thinking of the King, but this is the Emperor. The Emperor has no doubt. Okay, so there was the Hangman, like, this is the end of the doubting situation. Maybe there was the pain that was creating that pause over here. The Lovers also talks to her about a choice, but it looks like there is no more doubt about anything. There is no, it kind of feels like this Three of Swords should be here, you know, like there was a pain that was probably the cause of that pause and that doubt situation, but there is no more doubt. We have grown with the Eight of Pentacles. We have we are learning to master a situation. It feels like we, and when I say we, I mean they, okay, I'm talking about whoever your author is. The choice is about to be made. The Justice is helping that. There is a lot of good energies and growth energy in the coming 30 days for them. A decision that's being made. Hopefully not based on that pain that was there. I don't think so, because of this opening to that elevation and possible spiritual practice, that it looks like your author may have to learn about humility still. I'm seeing that with that Eight of Pentacles that we are getting there. It may have been a painful path for them to get to that learning, but we are getting there. With the Justice too, at the end of the 5 tarot cards, I feel like possible that this choice is going to be made for them, that they are going to be pushed. Okay, there is those beautiful energies like with the world, and the universe is really going to push your person, your author, to make that choice, and feels like you are part of that choice. Okay, there is that blind. Interestingly enough, if you notice with this tarot here, the eye of the angel is covered here, and the eye of the Justice is covered. So is this that you are, the other is finally gonna blindly trust the universe to, and it feels like it's like that because of that letting go. Okay, and if they finally let go, they will have it in themselves to follow the intuition and their heart, which was hard until now because there was so much pain in their heart. but lots of things, lots of decision making and acceptance in the coming 30 days, and growth. And the decision that they're going to make is finally final. I mean, it is final, and how am I going to word this correctly? There is that finality because of the emperor sitting on its throne. Okay, we're not gonna budge, but in a good way. Okay, on that decision, that's gonna make everything, that's gonna make the world. Now this is making sense too, because I'm getting a lot of good things, but that indecision is maybe what's making it difficult for me to get the words out here. They took time, okay? It took a lot of time, but something is going to push them in making that decision. In possibly your love relationship, because of this lover here. Even though there is, the lovers could be, coming out when there is a decision that needs to be made. But because of the broken heart here and the justice that talks about balancing, justice divine, possible that this pain came from a previous relationship that made it so slow for them to come up with that decision. That's going to change their world. That's going to make their world. That decision is going to be for the better, and they are definitely guided by it. What is the Botanical Inspiration card telling us about the next 30 days? We have the honeysuckle, woodbine, domestic happiness, and devoted affection. So this is confirming the decision on the couple here. The quote is from William Shakespeare. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the wood wind the honeysuckle gently entwist. This is very pretty. The decision definitely seems to be on your relationship here. Now let's see what your next 30 days is going to be like. Yours. This may go with that or not. We'll see more after with the thing. But let's see what you're going to make of your next 30 days. Oh my goodness. I feel like there was an ace at the beginning, an ace of swords that pumped out for those of you who paid attention to the prepping the cards here. So we have the Grail here. This is showing great things for your next 30 days. You're grabbing the bull by the horn here, like the universe is giving you something, and hopefully you will take it. Very nice. I'm going to put that up here so we can see it. You have the Thinking Woman again, so that came in the reading for the next 30 days. So that I just made a couple of days ago. So for those of you who picked that, this is definitely confirming the next 30 days here. Goes back with decision makings on your end as well. We have the Five of Match, which talks about conflicts, rivalry, competition in your next 30 days. That could be that competition, that's giving you the result here. And your tarot shows the Hangman. Wow. You were blocking yourself too. We have Justice, which somehow came upside down. The Ace of Cups. I need to fix the cards over here. Okay, the Ace of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so can we see those? Yes. You also have decided to put yourself in a pose situation. Will you want to come out of it or not? That's up to you, because the Hangman, maybe it's because you are doing all that thinking over here. Justice upside down. This Justice in the light Seer is interesting because it already shows an upside down picture, you have the Hangman, which is an upside down situation where you put yourself upside down and your justice is upside down. You have 1, 2 major arcana, which shows some decisions that in spite of you, the way that I'm seeing this, in spite of you wanting to take a pause here, want you to be thinking, the Justice card the fact that it's upside down is showing me that usually you have something that the universe is creating for you that it shows here, but it kind of feels like because of this upside down situation with the card, and it's funny because it's an 11, but the way I'm seeing it, it's like also a 2, like reminding me of a decision with a couple as well. There is going to be like a clash between what the universe is telling you and what you're deciding to do, but you deciding to make a pause, and this is not going to work. You cannot pause, and you're going to be forced to make a decision that's going to coincide with what the universe is bringing you. How do I explain this? Because of that pause you're trying to make here, the universe is telling you, girl, and sorry I'm talking girl because I have the thinking woman here, but again, maybe you are a divine masculine watching this and think of your other as a woman, but girl, the time is not for you to rest. Enough of the thinking. You need to go, and I'm making you go. And funny enough, you have the Ace of Cups, so somebody is even maybe you're just thinking like, hey, I want to take this time for me. This time is not for me. Love is coming in, and you don't have a choice. And you have that growth here, and the fact that you're coming to a Queen of Cups. The Queen is that you have not finished your growth, and it's funny because we have the elevation here, so there is growth on your other side but on yours as well, and your growth is like it's forced onto you. I'm sorry, but the universe is not giving you a choice. You have that emotional situation. That's probably why you put yourself in the Hangman, saying, no, I need some time to think, I want to take those days just for me. No. You have that help, which is good. It feels like there is help coming in your emotional situation. You have that person that's coming to help you recreate yourself and maybe find yourself again. Possible that this Queen of Cups here is for you to find a balance within your emotions here. By the end of the next 30 days, you will be at peace and possibly ready to bring love back in your life, even though you were trying to find a break here. There is definite emotional growth here, but good, for the good. Like you maybe helping your other and yourself do some healing over here. This is good because see how you have like the Grail and the Ace of Cups that, you know, they make me think of the same emotion, the same energy over here. So as much as you want to take some time for yourself in the next 30 days, you are going to be forced not to, but for the better. This will really help you rebalance yourself. And so that Justice card here, I don't find it so much as a negative here. Because it feels like it's telling you, no, this is what you're going to need to do, and you're going to be upset with it at the beginning, but this is going to help you rebalance and recreate yourself and find yourself at peace emotionally. So that's nice. And the oracle talks about sacred waters. So we are still with the waters here, with the cups and the Queen of Cups here. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence, releasing the cords I call her in. I call her deeply within. And when we talk about her, I'm thinking of Mother Mary here, or your Queen of Cups, your sacred feminine energy. That's what this feels here. Interesting, the universe here. See how she's floating? That's what I feel like that Justice card is going to make you do here. Like, force you, like you were trying to be upset on making that pose, and it's just forcing you to just going with the flow and trust that divine energy to guide you wherever it is that you need to be. Because the universe will always, no matter what, will always force us to be where we need to be. Even if we fight that and be like, no, that's where I want to be. No, that's where you're going to go. Just floating nicely. This is nice. Your next 30 days are difficult because you want to go a path and the universe is forcing you toward another one, but lovely nonetheless. So, what is... I apologize, my voice is really having difficulties. That's why I'm going to take a sip. Now, between the two of you in the coming 30 days, what are the energies? This looks like a devil card, like a chain here, oppression energy. This doesn't feel very good. This is strong oppression energy. So as much as separated you guys are doing well, whoever is thinking together, this doesn't feel like restful energy over here. So let's see if I can bring that over here so we can try and see. Pretty oppressive energy for the two of you here. We have a walking away energy, so this really feels like this is not the right person for you here. We have the moon. Again, some subconscious imagination illusion. So this is telling me that the growth here that you have, that break you want to take, and maybe that's why you have the upside down justice. If you were thinking of having a love relationship with this other you have in mind, this is not it. Okay, let's see what we have the five, what the Tarot is giving us here, the Five of Pentacles. Again, see, like you have this, see how you have the illusion here, the moon telling you you're in the illusion. This is what you picture. Usually the Five of Pentacles talks about, you know, the need of funds and stuff, but somehow the Modern Love Tarot obviously is turning the energy of the card towards love. And so you have this illusion of this couple here, of you being married and having this love situation here. That's what you're going for, that's what you're hoping for. But this is not the way with the other you have in mind. We have the Page of Cups. There is some growth to do here. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Eight of Swords. So the next 30 days with the person you have in mind are not there. Even if you were to succeed something after a lot of discussions, there is a lot of immaturity in this relationship. There is a lot of growth that needs to be done. There is a lot of arguing. There is, like I said, a possible success, but I don't like the success of this deck because it shows that this is going the way you plan or that you want it to go, but this is not, there is a price for this success. This is not the good things, and the price is that you're going to be hurting, you're going to be depressed, you're in a cage. This is not it, okay? This other here, big no. And we have an upside down romance angel. I don't do reverse. So I was even checking earlier. This one says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guiding to take. It was upside down. The universe, like I was saying in your next 30 days here, the new universe is guiding you towards something else. It's guiding you towards the Ace of Cups. It's guiding you towards your own growth. It's guiding you. It wants you to go a different place. So I would say, really don't go with that person that had the next 30 days is fine, away from you. Your next 30 days are fine, away from them. Don't go for those. It's not worth it. And you're being advised to walk away, okay? So otherwise you're going towards the illusion, you're going towards the pain, you're going towards the arguing, you're going towards a situation where you consistently have to make the effort. Not worth it. Don't do that to yourself. I'm sorry, this is not the person you want to be with. The message from Mother Mary. Look at how pretty she is. Our Lady of Truth. I heard that again in a beginning of a guidance I was listening to on the French channel, and I think we had the truth coming out in the next 30 days. Reading it the other day, there is definitely truth and a hidden situation that needs to be found out here. Our Lady of Truth, you may hide the truth of what you feel for fear of what might come to your honesty. Yet, the heart needs truth like the lungs need air. Truth heals. It can create intimacy. It can set you or another free, allowing you to let go. To let go. There was another let go over there too. Your heart truths are a source of empowering guidance and worth the time and effort to know what is true for you now. The truth is coming out no matter what. You're going to find it out. Your gratitude message is return the favor. Do something nice for someone who's done something nice for you. Pay it forward if you cannot do it for this person. This is a nice grateful message. And okay, so we have the two yes and no answers here. So this is going to be fast, so pause if you need to. So the answer for your question number one is A, offer declined. Big no. So if you insisted of trying to find out if you should be going with that other, no, please. And your second question answer is very well. So I hope you didn't ask the same question, because that would be silly. But the second question is very well. Well, I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little low here. This was a tiring reading. Lots of energies here, but I hope it talked to you. I hope this will give you the answer you were looking for, and obviously you were not looking for the go away from that relationship if you ask for the other. If it was about discussing something with a sibling or family member, definitely the next 30 days is not the answer, because it'll be too much work. Hope this helps you. I will do the second reading in a little while. I'm going to take a break and we'll be back with the Tiger's Eye option. Thank you very well for stopping by, and hope you will have a good next 30 days. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see about this second option, the Tiger's Eye. Pile 2, we have Goddess Gaia for the next 30 days. If you pick this option, Mother Nature is the provider and the elements. So obviously this is going to talk to people touched by this description. It's interesting that she has a tattoo as well. She reminds me of Mother Mary with her, you know, Mother Nature with the sun above her head, like that beautiful divine energy in the home. With the elements, the provider, of course, this is a provider of the family, but also the earth, maybe the universe is going to talk to you guys a lot in these coming 30 days. And for the elements, well, we know the elements, but who knows, maybe you guys have signs in those with air, fire, water, and fire, air, water, fire, earth. Wow, I don't know what happened. I had a blank situation here. Okay, so what is going to happen the next 30 days for your other? Oh, that seems that's looking rather brutal in the next 30 days for him, with going up the mountain and carrying this heavy burden over here. Okay, can we see all of this? There we go. Then your next 30 days. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to figure out how to get this organized better so you guys can have a better view. And then the 30 days for the two of you here, and a little message at the end. Wow, okay. I'm going to put that up here. So his next 30 days, as we can see, difficult, heavy burden, you know, working in the hot mountain, looking like an old tired man. So it doesn't sound like a very uplifting month. Let's see. Storm warning. This other of yours has a lot going on in his mind, in his life. Most likely in his mind, because this is we have the Two of Cups upside down, distress, imbalance, tension. He's definitely creating a lot of things in his mind. Trust issues, when to me it seems that the female energy in the story here, unless you know you are the male energy, but we definitely have a masculine energy in this, in the person that's carrying the burden over here. And maybe he's not providing as much as you are, or it's interesting how we had the element and we have like a strong mix of fire and water and wind here, and you know, a lot of tension. And we have the tension with the Two of Cups upside down. Let's see his Tao, the Fourth Sword, the Page of Wands, definite, the Death, okay, the Devil, okay, and the Fool. Wow. Lots of major arcanas. The Fourth Sword shows that your other is going to need some rest. He definitely needs to step back and regroup. There is some definite show of immaturity over here. And growth, because the page still shows, and being this is a Page of Wands and he's bringing the rose, he's on his knees. It's like he's asking for forgiveness or for trust again. There, you know, next to the Death, it does show that the energies of distrust over here. And the Page of Wands, the Fourth Sword is interesting because he's resting. He's also looking like he's on his knees. I'm seeing someone who truly wants to change. That he has addiction, that he has, I apologize, I'm saying he as a heterosexual human being. I think of myself as a woman, so I'm attracted to men, and so I'm thinking of the other as a male version. Obviously, you make your own sauce here, but know that when I'm talking about the other, he will be your other, whoever that may be. So, we have someone who shows some definite addictions, and I don't even almost want to put this like this but the reason why there is a death before is the way I'm reading this, that there is hope. The only reason why I see hope is that because it ends with a fool. Definite new beginning, definite trust. The fool just goes and throws his energy in a new adventure, and he trusts in the universe, and everything is going to be fantastic. So, difficult months for your other, but definite growth and hope. But there is a change with a death. There is the show of whatever addiction you may have had, but also possible that after this tension and everything else and this transformation here, this shows that he may have had some, addiction, or an addiction could be, overworking, overplaying, smoking, drinking, overeating, his phone. It could really be anything. But this all shows good time and passion, and good lust. So, after all that, this could definitely show that there could be also good times between the two of you, rekindling of the passion, and he's going back towards something new. But it is also, I have to think about this also as his months. So, definitely need to rest, and definite new beginning. So there is hope in his coming months, in his growth, and I'm sorry, there is definite big change in their lives for the better. And we have the Iris as the Botanical Inspiration Oracle. It is rainbows and messages, so like the rainbows after the storm. It is an unknown quote. I mean, the quote is from somebody who's not named. When it rains, look for the rainbow. Look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. So I like this because we have stars at the bottom of these three cards here, showing that the universe is playing its part in the turn of the situation of your other, and how it's coming after the storm. So very difficult beginning of the next 30 days for your other, with a bright brighter light at the end of this 30 days. So that's quite nice. What about you now? Okay, so this carrying here, there is definite tension and fights in your next 30 days as well. And we have the same signs here. Honestly, I'm sorry, I'm like really bad with remembering those. We have the same signs on these cards. That's interesting. I believe this one is Taurus, and I believe this one is, I'm not going to say but we also have the same one here. So I believe this is the planet Saturn. So, definite similar energies in the, with your other. This feels like a possible couple living together because of how close the energies are right there. Tension and fight. Upside down door to value. Gosh darn it. I'm going to have to look at my cards. I don't understand why I have some upside downs. Could it be that the tension and discussion is, and tension in your couple is coming from extra expenses in this month that you had not foreseen? So, but because this is door to value, I would not lose hope in, I would not worry too much because you still have the door to value. So maybe a delay in that, hope a change or money coming in, or, maybe it's the possible that the discord is due to bills and stuff like that, but this is just a phase. It's gonna get better, just because there is still the opening, not just the spending, but see how the bills are, oh shoot, I'm sorry, you can see the bills are kind of like flying, and so even if it's upside down, I still see just a delay, and that there'll be more expenses than you expected, but you know, it's not going to be all that bad. Not as bad as you expected it to be. We have the Three of Needles, which still shows heartbreak and suffering and sorrow. So you are sad about the situation, but you're going to go, you know, this makes sense, because he's going through that. He's going at the beginning of the next 30 days, and this is going to affect you in the sense that it is making you sad, the little fights and discussion that you're going to have in the beginning of the next 30 days. But the Tower, wow. Big change for the better. See, Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. It's even better than the Ten of Cups, because you have the material and financial and family success. Everybody is happy. This is like a big celebration. So you have the heartbreak next to the Tower. So a definite big change. Something in your life is the change is going to be scary to you, but we can see that this is going to be for the better. Wow. With the Hierophant is under his death. It's interesting how this change is really uplifting you, and there is blessings from the universe, celebration. Look at that. And the Moon. Okay, so the Moon is a dream. It's stuff that's hidden, and it's funny because it's under the Fool, so maybe you're just not aware of that change that he's trying to do, and maybe you think of that as an illusion, but it's not looking bad. That it and the order of things really goes with his order, their order of things, because you have the difficulty at the beginning, huge change. So you have the change that we see, the transformation is that feels like it's definitely his change. Feels like it's really gonna do something scary to you, and I don't know if it's gonna be a move, or maybe a change of love, a change of jobs, or but whatever this scary change is gonna be for the better. And I mean, you have this ecstatic joy over here. The Hierophant usually comes when there is a blessing from the universe, but also like you know, the Hierophant is the character that will marry a couple, that will guide the couple. In this case, he's not teaching anyone, but he sure is bringing you the blessing, and you have the celebration with the girlfriends. So this for you again, just like for him or they, this is a difficult start, a very strong emotional start. It could even be that possibly you guys are going to take a break. Well, we'll see with the bottom here, but you are going to go through a jolting heartbreak. Possible that you feel that it's going to make you lose even someone at the beginning, but everything just ends up very well. With the Moon here, with this Moon in any case, maybe there is something that you won't know, you know, based on his change of his decisions of going into these new things over here. Maybe this is going to come also as a surprise to you. But this Moon, because of this water presence here, makes me feel like you do have some kind of disappointment in spite of the whole good thing that's appearing in the celebration. I'm sorry to say there is you're disappointed by something. I would not let that take over. Just because you have the girlfriends here or the female around you, or your same similar energies anyways, that are next to you and supporting you and carrying you and allowing you to be happy. And you definitely have the success with the family and financially. So even though emotionally you may feel like it's difficult, it's not as bad as you make it appear to be, or how it appears to you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And let's see what the Beltane Oracle is having to tell you. The oak. Don't just look within. Dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. With the tree here, I'm getting a sense of you knowing, and with the tree I have the roots, I have the notion of family. You show the root, we can see the roots, and we can see the bird next to the nest over here, not exactly in the nest. It's making me think of making me think of the tree from the Game of Thrones too. You know, where we go for praying and wisdom, and try to give ourselves clarity of mind. And look at how the two birds are, you know, there is a nest and the two birds are, this one's kind of like stopping the nest, and so the one is in the other branch, like trying to come back home. You know what's coming. Trust in what you know, trust in your intuition, and don't go for the feeling like you drowning, because there is a light over there. There is those. I'm not seeing this moon as the regular moon. I just love this light seer style. There is so much hope in this deck, and there is hope here. This feels like you're the one who feel like you're drowning, but remember that I don't want to sound too not necessarily judgy, but too condemning when it's all in your head. A lot of our emotion is from what we think, from what we fear. You know better than trusting your fear, than listening to your fear. That's what I'm getting here with this oracle card over here. Now let's see what's going to happen with the two of you. A lot of emotional things between, you know, on each of your sides, but let's see how the next 30 days are going to be for the two of you. Mind, the energies were kind of strong with this two reading. Here, this feels like when somebody is cheating you. What is that term? When somebody is cheating you in business, some type of betrayal. So this is a warning. Definite something in a relationship that's not looking good over here. Like watch for a betrayal. That could explain the and an upside down indecision. Number 8, infinity. Indecisions between the two of you. That goes back with these arguments over here. Justice, cause and effect. Truth. We have truth, cause and effect. And is that it? Fairness. Okay. So the universe is definitely bringing something here. So something is going to come clear to you. I'm going to put those back up here. I wish I could see them all. Heartbreak with justice, and this to the door to volume decision. Okay, so maybe that discord here is going to happen because of some expense that was done that you were not aware of. And the fact that indecision is upside down, obviously you feel like you will know what you need to do. This may be pushing you to make a decision that you were pushing back. Because you're finding out something, the divine justice is that you are going to find out. That could be your tower moment, because you're going to find something that's going to totally crumble everything that you thought of the person, maybe. We have the Chariot. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune. A definite change for you guys. And we have the World. Okay, so this is lots of ups and downs. And again, lots of emotional things going on and changes. Okay, so there is definitely something, and I'm guessing from your other, that's going to make you react very strongly. Okay, there is, again, the card showing that there is going to be a discussion, that there is going to be a discord, that there is going to be possibly one of you that's going to think like, enough of this, I'm out. Possibly you, you know, but you're going to take maybe some time for yourself. There is definite emotion, but somehow this fight feels like with a Chariot, you're gonna even though this is the line for the two of you, for the couple, this feels very centered towards you and towards you finding yourself, but it ends with the World. So I see two possible outcomes over here. You are going to have a big change. Okay, he is going through a phase himself. Whatever this person is going through is going to destroy your world and hurt you greatly, whatever event, okay? Which seems to be some possible expense that he may have had without letting you, I'm sorry. I feel like you're going to say, enough of this, I'm out of here. You're going to center yourself on yourself. You're going to make a decision. There was that indecision here, but the indecision is reversed. So you're going to center your energies on yourself. You're going to take some time for yourself. Most likely go through some emotions, because the Queen of Cups is very emotional, and there is all this water here. It's like, you know, you taking some time to yourself, maybe even taking some drinks, and you know, you had those girlfriends here helping you. You have that right under the Hierophant while you have this blessing, so major discovery about yourself most likely. And you have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So Wheel of Fortune is, again, big change. If you had a situation where you know, everything was low, you're going towards, you know, much higher, brighter energies. And just like everything, you know, the wheel turns. If you had everything was wonderful, you may have some lower situation. But you have the World, which is like everything fantastic, all wishes come true between the two of you. So what I was saying by I see it two ways. Either you guys are going to go back together for something fantastic, or you're making a decision to center to make you your world. But regardless of that, you are going to be fantastic as well. So because I made the reading on the two of you, I want to think that the world and the Wheel of Fortune is for the two of you, with definite rekindling and you with love and attention towards your other, because you know there is some love and passion, and there is not a lot of cups, but there is enough for me to feel you have the passion of the devil, and you do love this person, but somehow whatever decision you're going to make is going to change everything in your relationship. And it feels like just because I made this line for the two of you, somehow you guys find the world. Somehow this is the last card of the major arcana. This is the one we want to get to, and there is definite joy and exultation coming out of this character. Let's see what the romance angel have to tell. Oh my god, okay, since they were both upside down, I think I just put them up wrong. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And we have the passion here with the devil. Okay, so it showed up it showed us the addiction that he had, but it's also showing us that passion is definitely coming back. So it's not all bad. It's definitely tumultuous. There is a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of discussion. There's going to be fight and explosion and heart and disappointments. But somehow, by the end of the 30 days, yoop-de-doo. It's definite lots of energies in the coming months for you guys, for the Tiger's Eyes pile. Excusez-moi. Now let's see what Mother Mary wants to tell you with this beautiful card. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. I'm laughing at peaceful, but there is a change. So, I mean, based on the card that you have, you do find peace. Okay, look at this. What this is. You do find peace. Somehow, it's incredible, but they are exciting and beautiful. Like, lots of stuff happening. And maybe she wants to help you find that peace as well. Our Lady comes to you now to allay your fears. Everything is going to work out for the best. Even significant or perhaps unwanted change can become surprisingly gentle when you trust in her protection and care. So with the goddess Gaia here and that Mother Nature that wanted to come out, and also as a provider, and with Mother Mary, you know, I feel like she really wants to guide you and let you know that it's going to be okay, and that you have to trust in her protection and care. There is healing wisdom beneath what is unfolding, and your soul shall prosper from it in due course. Be kind to yourself, and trust in her. All will be well. That's a nice reminder that in spite of all the ups and downs and strong volatile emotions, everything will be fine. Remember to trust in Mother Mary in the coming 30 days. The gratitude message, wow, that was a lot here. In the now, be present, releasing worry about the past or the future. Now that you are aware of this strong, volatile, coming 30 days, just remember to release your worry to Mother Mary and to let her and help her carry you. She's there to help you. I feel this very deeply, regardless of whether or not you all feel it. Okay, so as an extra, we have these two cards. You can have two questions with a yes or no answer. So this is going to be fast pause if you need to. The answer for your question number one is Roger, Roger. Like that. Obviously, agreement to the question you have for yes or no. And your second question, totes, totally. So we had different answers to the second one, but the two questions here Roger is better than totes, but those are positive answers for you guys. So thank you very much for, you know, trusting in those readings. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I'm grateful for you. I hope I find a better voice in the coming days to give you clearer readings, and I hope you guys have are able to write this right, you know, with peace in the next 30 days. Be blessed. Bye.